viewers, want to score band 7 or more in speaking module of IELTS? Then I bring you here 10 proven methods of reaching your goal. Stay with me for a couple of minutes and you will thank yourself for this. No destination has been ever reached without starting the journey. So let's start with our first point. Practice, practice, practice. There is no substitute to it. Practice is the only mantra. You have to speak English inside and outside, every time, everywhere. This would be of great help to you. Understand one basic fact. Making a mistake is no crime, but you have to begin this journey, and practice can definitely support you a lot. Next point. Do speak in a natural way, with natural intonation. Most examiners expect students to speak in their natural tone, neither too loud nor too low. Don't fake yourself. Don't copy. Just be natural. Make some opinion. Give some examples. Talk about cause and effect. Talk about hypothetical situations, all spontaneously. So being natural would definitely help you to perform well and get your targeted score. Next, stretch the talk. Don't limit your responses to monosyllables, yes or no. It's alright if you don't deliver big responses, but understand one big fact, that short responses would limit you to display variation in your language. So it's always advised to speak little longer, including whys and hows, and give few examples. Well, this will help you to show variation in your language. An examiner will get an opportunity to know the variations in your language, which will certainly support you to score higher. Next point, mind your grammar. Giving response confidently, fluently, with grammatical errors will not make any sense. It has been seen students, while speaking grammatically correct sentences, become a little nervous. There are two advices for them. Number one, which we have discussed. First, practice. It can be tackled by practice. Read and listen, becoming conscious of grammar. Second advice, record yourself and look for the area of opportunity to improve. So finally, familiarize yourself with the functional language by giving opinions, contrasting views, emphasizing, and so on. Next point, take time to think. Most IELTS exam takers believe that taking a pause will negatively affect their score, but it is not like that. It's a good idea to take a pause. Rather, it gives you an opportunity to prepare your response and respond clearly. You must be very careful of using certain phrases when you take a pause. Like, that's an interesting question. Let me think. I'm not sure about it. I would say, certain phrases will help you to fill the gap. But be sure, don't overdo it. Else, examiner will understand that you have crammed it and it will negatively affect your score. Next point, don't cram your answers. There is a general tendency of students to prepare their answers in advance. This actually will not work in this language examination. Mind you, examiners come prepared. They will easily get to know your scripted responses and they're not going to buy it. It can certainly negatively affect your scores. Not only this, it might also encourage examiner to cross-question you, which you don't want. Next point, don't agree if you don't want to. I was really surprised when some of my students told me, you cannot do well if examiners do not agree with your opinion. Well, it's not like that. Examiners are not concerned about your opinion. They just want you to demonstrate your speaking ability. You will not lose score by disagreeing. You must focus on giving a fluent response. Even while disagreeing, make sure you're grammatically correct. Next point, don't use big words. There is a common misconception that you must use complicated vocabulary in every sentence to score high. Native speakers don't do so. so it is not expected. Certainly, you have to display wide range of vocabularies, but do not attempt to fit forcibly complicated vocabulary to make your responses more attractive. Showing off will actually take away your realistic approach. So it is advised, use wide range of vocabularies, but do not use fat words. Next, don't prioritize grammar over fluency. You get separate marks for grammatical accuracy and fluency. Most of the students I have taught until now, they give weightage to grammar as compared to fluency, and thus their fluency suffers. So you need to give equal value to both of them as they have different weightage and both contributes in your final score. Next one, the final one, don't stay quiet. This seems to be an obvious advice, but I was surprised to know many students prefer to stay quiet when they don't have a specific response of the question being asked to them in the examination. Well, let me make them aware. This examination is not to test their intelligence. Actually, it tests their speaking ability. So even if you do not know a specific response to the question, which would rarely happen, you must still attempt it. You can use some phrases to support yourself, to support your response. Like, I don't have knowledge about this, but I would say, this way you will be able to display your speaking ability. So do not stay quiet. Well, these are the golden 10 ways which would support you to score high in speaking module of IELTS examination. If you want more updates to score higher in IELTS examination, stay connected. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel.